UCLA Chancellor Jean Block will be going to D.C. to be grilled on the campus anti-Semitism that erupted. This will be in front of a Republican-led House committee. He's expected to face questioning about how his campus turned into a hotbed of hatred for Jews, that pro-Palestinian encampment, lots of violence there against police. Students were afraid to go to classes. Pleased to bring in our very next guest, Republican Congressman from Utah, and he's on the House Committee on Education, the workforce member there. Congressman Burgess Owens, pleased to have you, sir. Thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to chatting with you.
Absolutely. This is the very first time the head of a California university will be in front of the House Committee on Education and Workforce. So kind of walk us through what you're hoping to ascertain, as UCLA, of course, was one of the hardest places for Jewish students to kind of go through. We look at some of the pictures here. It's amazing that this even happened in America, Congressman.
Yeah. It is amazing, but this has been brewing underneath the surface for a long time, and that's really what's coming out now. This slow march of Marxism has been happening for decades. We're finally seeing the results of that and how this happens after October 7th, and we're now going to start holding these colleges accountable. It's not by accident that we have the type of hatred, divisiveness. When you start putting DEI and Marxist ideology that does nothing but divide us, do not teach our kids how to appreciate, to be empathetic. They're really in the process of changing our culture, and we're just not going to let it happen. So I'm thankful that American people have given us an opportunity as a conference, Republican conference, to have these hearings and to hold these people accountable and to educate the American people of what's going on.
Yeah, it obviously, like you said, it's been some time sort of not so public, but now it's in full sight and changes are necessary. Yes. And required. We'll watch what happens tomorrow. I'd like to get your reaction to this stunning news when it comes to global affairs. We're waiting for Jake Sullivan to come back and talk today about some of the developments in the Middle East. But we're hearing that Russia, according to the Pentagon, launched this counter space weapon, is what they're calling it. But it's in the same orbit now as a U.S. government satellite. It was just last week, a weapon capable of inspecting and attacking other satellites. So under Joe Biden's administration, we have China being provocative. Russia here feels like they can do whatever they want under this president and this administration. But specifically in the skies here, this is very concerning.
Well, what we're seeing is weakness. I understand the last three and a half years, everything that the Biden administration has touched has turned south. Our country is not feeling safer. We're not feeling bolder. We're not feeling closer as a nation. This is an administration that's shown us how bad the left can be and given the power that they need to have. And thank goodness we have a House, even though we're a small majority, we're at least putting some brakes to it. So my ask very simply, give us a bigger majority. Give us a President Trump and give us a majority in the Senate. And I'm telling you, we're back to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, which is what we all believe in, no matter what color, what kind of background we have. So we're seeing how bad things will get. And again, every aspect of the Biden administration has shown that they are reckless, freckless, and just not getting the job done.
Congressman Owens, I appreciate your time today, and we'll be looking forward to hearing what happens tomorrow at the anti-Semitism hearing. Obviously, very important stuff there.
Thank you so much. I look forward to it. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, sir.